Massive week on the Clubhouse again. We've got a special guest in studio, not who you think, but with Hughesy missing, we've brought someone in, so keep an eye out for that. We talk about State of Origin, who's going to win, we get our predictions in, and me and the Money Man have also got a little bit of a bet on the AFL this weekend. Obviously, my beloved North Melbourne versus his Western Bulldogs, so plenty at stake for that. Make sure you tune in for the show and we'll get into it. This episode is brought to you by RIXX Eyewear that inspires confidence. Carefully crafted sunglasses, prescription and blue light eyewear that's made to last. Use the code Clubhouse to get 20% off site-wide. Head over to rixeyewear.com.au and shop all available styles now. Welcome back to the Clubhouse, episode 16, round 17. You'll notice we're missing someone this week, but we've gone the swap out. Jerome Hughes out and little Jagger Munster in.
Here he is.
Here he is in studio, being well behaved as per his dad.
A special guest here. Look at you.
Say hello, Jagger. Welcome.
Say hello.
Podcast. Yep.
Say hello.
Going good, thanks, mate. Very good. He was just eating his peanut butter sandwich before. Ready for a big show, aren't you, Jagger?
What do you reckon, mate?
In his Queensland uniform.
Go Queensland. All right, you can sit down and listen.
Off you go. He's been relegated.
He's been relegated. We'll
get him back for question of the week and some eye catches. But, man, it's been happening, mate. Daddy daycare today. Obviously had to bring the little one in. And Hughesy, we here had a 30th on the weekend. So he's still hungover and not back. So that's where he is.
He's had a big 30. Would have been up in Brizzy or Goldie. So he would have caught up with the two Bromwiches as well. So they would have put him under his arm. So he's probably a little bit hungover. But, yeah, no, mate, as you can see, I'm daddy daycare with a little Jagger today. So the potty could be anything. So let's see how we go.
Yes. Bear with us if it does get a little bit rogue. Obviously, got a daycare running in here at the moment. But as we can see, Queensland, New South Wales, big game this week at the G. Will be tonight, actually. This gets released on a Wednesday. So plenty of buzz around the town. And heard you had a little coffee date with Mal this morning as well.
A couple of Queenslander. Yep, just a couple of Queenslanders just getting around each other. I think it was more probably a chat about the Aussies and about what we can do better and stuff, and had a little meeting there. But I've got to be able to get picked first. I'm not even playing Origin. So, yeah, look, it was a interesting meeting, but yeah, no, anything other than that, Papi, what did you get up to during the week, mate?
Yeah, not a lot. Obviously, played the other day, but today I just got a few injections in my foot. So he'll put up a little bit rough after the weekend. So I got a few jabs in that, but hopefully it pulls up sweet tomorrow. So other than that, it's been good. We sort of trained yesterday.
Watched you out there?
Trained yesterday, day off today. I think we get a couple of days off this week, so it should be good. Just let the body rest. But, Origin's been the big excitement, I think, around the town and plenty of people getting around it. So.
I was walking around last night, actually, when got some Pita Pipolo with Ches. It's like ice cream. It's kind of like...
like Yochi?
Nah, it's kind of like... What's the place in Richmond? I'm trying to think. It has like salted caramel.
Messina.
Yeah.
Messina.
It's kind of like Messina, but you can actually put hot Nutella in between the ice cream.
Yeah.
So that was on tap there. And I walked past and I seen Harry's ugly mug all over Flinders Lane there. So
Origin stuff.
For all the Origin, sorry, not Flinders Lane, so Flinders Station.
Yeah.
So that was all over the wall. It was pretty cool actually to see maroon and blue sitting all around the city. So still pinch yourself that the game's tomorrow, obviously tonight, but yeah, it's going to be exciting.
How are the boys feeling, man? Obviously, you've been in this situation before, playing at the G. Big occasion.
Haven't had a great record at the G, or I haven't even had a great record actually in game twos anyway. I'm literally 1 from 5.
In game twos?
Yeah,
right. So it's probably good you're out.
No,
actually, it's
you probably won't be playing.
Yeah.
Hopefully the boys don't get too complacent. I was talking to Mel about it today. It's very hard to clean sweep. We had an opportunity last year, but it's like playing a grand final 3 times. So you got to be up each and every game, and I'm sure the Blues will be up. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Big Latrell's back, so it's exciting.
It is.
I remember talking to a couple of people about like giving him the ball in the right spots, not just giving it to him saying, "Hey, do your best." I know he's a fearful man, and everyone probably fears playing one-on-one against him, but you can't just give him the ball and hope for him to do something. You've got to be able to create stuff to be able to give him that one-on-one or space, and if they can do that, he's going to be a handful.
Yeah, so obviously big game tomorrow. Have you got your prediction?
Yes, I got field goal.
I think they said there's going to be some rain around maybe as well.
So it might be like an early game.
Low scoring.
I'm going to go field goal.
Yeah.
Cherry Evans.
Yeah.
Queensland by 1. And Reece Walsh play of the match.
Oh, okay. Early. All right, I'm going to go Blues win.
Mm-hmm.
Mitch Moses man of the match. And it's going to be 20. Hey, you like that one? Go the Blues. 24-20.
24-20, so by 4, eh?
Yep.
I'm going to go 13-12.
13-12.
Yep.
All right. We'll see how we go, but hopefully New South Wales wins, so it goes to a decider. That'd be nice. What do you think, Jagger?
What do you think, mate? Did you say 40 plus?
He just whispered to me, you can't say Blues. 13 plus. And who's going to score the first try? Latrell? What? Really? He should have a Blues jersey on. I'm listening to him here. Yeah, good prediction. Well, if you get it right, we might have to come back. You might have to be on the next week's show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so big game tomorrow at the G. I haven't seen the numbers yet if it's a sellout or not, but
I think
you'd say it probably would be.
I think she's up there because I remember we're struggling to probably buy tickets or get tickets, So
Yeah.
I think it could be close enough to a sellout.
Yeah, well, that's what happened this week, right? All the boys are asking in the group chat, Frankie, can we get tickets?
Yeah, and he's struggling to get tickets. So.
Nothing available.
But I remember we played, was it 2018, maybe 19? We played here. But yeah, it would have been 19. Oh, I can't remember. But anyway, it was still 100,000 fans. And the game's even got bigger in rugby league-wise here now in Melbourne. So
if no one knows what rugby league is, if no one knows what the Storm is, they definitely know what State of Origin is, which is
huge. So it's going to be a big game. I'm excited.
Massive game.
It's gonna be weird actually, walking down Swan Street just before the game, and it's gonna be Queensland and Blue gears. You know how you always walk down and it's all AFL singlets and stuff. So it's gonna be pretty cool.
Very interesting. We will touch on that a little bit later, but we'll get straight into our icebreaker for the week.
Oh yeah.
Icebreaker is brought by Rebecca Sweeney. So thank you for that
Rebecca.
one. The question is, would you rather be fluent in all languages or be able to communicate with animals?
I'm going to say communicate with all animals.
All right. Give us some insight into the Munster brain and what he's thinking when he says that.
I just would love to know what dogs are thinking, You can kind of understand certain people in their languages, but at the same time, I would love to have to use, obviously, my phone or something to understand them. But no, I'm not a big fan of learning other languages. I'd be more inclined to see how all our different animals think and talk.
You actually bring up a good point because there's Google Translate now, right? Yeah. So it's... that's really good.
You can just use your phone and just say, "Oh, what'd you say? Sorry," and then they just put Siri on there, and
very good.
I'm thinking that's my way, and you can't really do that with dogs or animals.
Nah.
So I reckon if I can, Dr. Doolittle, it'll just be listening to all the animals. What do you get yourself?
See, someone said you made a reference last week, and none of us got it and went straight over our heads. I think it might have been from a
You said business, and I said business ethics, and you go. Yeah, business ethics. And then you're like, no, actually, no. It's off Billy Madison.
Yeah, see, you know me. I'm not a movie guy. So
I couldn't believe when no one picked up. And I'm like, oh, my. Billy Madison's one of the OGs.
But then what were you just saying then? Doctor Who? Is he
It's Eddie Murphy. He's actually a doctor, and he's a vet, and he talks animals.
Oh, well, there you go. See, people that are viewing will understand that, but obviously don't. So, very good. Initially, I thought I'd like to be fluent in all languages, but I didn't think like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be good to understand animals. And then you could go, you know what I'd be really good with? If you're at the beach and you're swimming and a shark's coming up to you.
And you're just talking to it.
No, brother, don't come near me. You wouldn't be scared of the ocean because you could communicate with animals.
It's like Finding Nemo, Brucey.
So
Fish
I'm going to go.
It's not food.
I'm going to go with you on that one as well.
Oh.
After I initially thought I'd say fluent in all languages, I'm definitely going to communicate. Oh, you're not happy with that?
What do you reckon? Oh, really? You're not happy with Papi's answer? Okay, yeah.
You'd want to communicate with the dogs, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I reckon so. You love the dog bed.
Speak about the dogs, man. Does he get along with them?
Yeah, he loves them.
Does he?
They're not big fans of him, but he pulls their ears and tails, and they're actually pretty comfortable with him. They don't go near him. They try and get themselves out of the situations all the time. so they don't have to growl or bark at him. But there's the younger one, Willow. She's all over him. She loves attention, so she's happy to get her ear pulled or leg pulled. But the other one, he's happy just to
Bentley and Willow, isn't it?
Yeah, Bentley's the one that just doesn't want to be a bar of it.
Yeah,
because it was obviously him first, and he used to get all the treatment, couch, bed. He doesn't get any of that anymore, so he's kind of gone the back door, and I think he's a bit envious of all the kids.
Him. Yeah, fair enough.
He's like pretty much stays away from him. So yeah, I feel for him.
And what about who's he most like? Obviously, only 10 months old. Bianca or yourself?
I reckon Jackson's more like me.
Yeah.
And I reckon Jagger's more like her. He's still got a little bit of me in a way, but I think he's a little bit better a kid than Jackson.
Well, you better behaved, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, better than Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackson's a bit temperamental.
Yeah, a bit like, well, if he's like his old man, then anything can happen, right?
Yeah, I think if he doesn't get what he wants, he takes his bat and ball and goes home. So.
Oh, very funny. Hey? He's kicking the footy though, isn't he?
Actually, speaking of dogs, how's your greyhound going, mate? Little Nanga Larry?
Nanga Larry, he's going well at the moment.
He ran last week, didn't he win?
No, he lost to Nadal Sheba, so they versed each other a couple of weeks ago and Larry won, and then this week our Sheba won. So it's
a little,
tit for tat at the moment. It's
a good little horse too. Good little dog.
Good little dog, but we've got a little opportunity too that we might jump at.
Yeah.
So we've had a little opportunity to buy into a dog.
Stay tuned.
Just waiting for Hughesy's approval, but who knows? Next week on the show, we could have a runner.
We could be dog owners.
We could have a distance runner, 6 starts. I think it's had 4 wins, and I think one of the owners pulled out. So we might be in on one. It could be the clubhouse dog.
It could be the big dog. It could be our little emblem, eh?
Absolutely. Keep an eye on that. And what else been going on, man? Obviously, 19's Origin the other night. I'm not sure if you watched that, but that was pretty cracker. The women's game as well, and we've also got our women's wager.
Yes.
Origin 3 on Thursday night, I think. So
it's just after the boys.
Yep.
So the decider up in Townsville, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Mate, it was a cracking game, the second one in Newcastle, the girls. Like, it was wet. I actually thought we were down and done. So, this shows the fighting spirit and how fairy tales can do good things for the Queensland Maroons. So, hopefully we can do something similar in Townsville. But it's going to be a cracking game. And then pretty excited for tonight's Wednesday game. So, the boys are ready to rock and roll. And
I think the 19's game was the 3rd in a row for New South Wales.
Yeah,
so always dominated the younger ones, but as soon as it gets to the men's, you decide to flip it. So you played 20s, didn't you? Were you off the bench?
Yeah, I was off the bench at 14. 14. We got flogged in Penrith. Gutho was fullback.
Oh, that's right. Who was that the one that Jakey put the kick in, Trebojevic? Was that game?
Probably would have been.
Yeah.
It would have been. Gutho was fullback.
Jake Mamo on the wing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Jake Mamo was on the wing. I remember big Paulie was playing.
Oh, yeah.
Hology was playing. Rooster was playing. Britty was playing. If anyone doesn't know Rooster, it's Roos Kennedy, Matt Lodge, Dean Britt.
Was that when Milford in your side?
Milford was
I remember watching.
Was our 5'8" with Jalen Feeney. His good mates.
Yeah.
And then we had Val at fullback. Who do we have in the centres? Branko Lee and Nene McDonald. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Our wingers were Kieran Mosley was our hooker. Our hookers were.
Oh yeah, I've got the teams here. This would be good actually.
Welshie was in there. In our Queensland team, I'm pretty confident.
All right, so you've gone Val, fullback, one winger, Nene McDonald.
Yeah.
You had Branko Lee in the centres.
Yep.
So you need to think your other centre and your other winger. You're right with your halves, Milford, Feeney.
Yep. Hooker was Mosley.
Yep. Welchie prop.
Yep. The other one would have been, who's my back rowers? Oh, Paddy Mago.
Yep, correct.
Paddy Mago was one. Who else was there? Who was their lock? Was Jai Arrow in there? No, he wasn't.
No,
he wasn't in there.
Do you remember your coach?
Yep, Kevy Walters. Yep, I remember Kevy as our coach because then literally like 2 years later, maybe a year later, he was a big dog coach. So, who was there?
I think this guy might have been down for a Storm pre-season, the other back rower.
Oh, Falau.
Yeah.
Played for Para.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Falau.
Yeah.
How could I forget that? And
The other one's still, he's played a few NRL games.
the centre.
Yep. Brendan Elliott was your other
Oh, the
centre.
Roosters. Yeah, he was at the Roosters. Yeah.
Then your pack was Lloyd Perrott starting.
At Manly. Yeah.
You had Brett Greinke,
Yes.
back row.
Yeah, he's at East. Yes.
Paddy Mago, Luke Bateman Lock.
Oh, Beatty. Yeah, far out.
And then the bench, Cameron Munster, Francis Mollo.
Frankie, I was going to say Frankie Moore.
Juma Adams, is that how you say it?
Julian Adams. Yeah, he's from Sunny Coast.
And Joe Offahengawi.
Oh, Joey. Yes.
There you go. What are you eating there?
I don't know. He's just found it on the ground. It's probably a cockroach. Oh, sorry. Is that because of you? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, there you go. The New South Wales side, Clint Gutherson, Jake Mamo, Sione Mataudia, Aaron Gray, Tyrone Phillips.
I think he played grade that year, Sione.
That's right, yeah.
He was lighting it up.
He was only 18, I think.
Yeah, he was only, mate, he was young as.
Drew Hutchinson, Mitchell Moses, Jake Trebojevic, Kaiser Pritchard, Matt Lodge, Shaquille Mariner, Adam Elliott, Jack Bird, Ryan Madison, Paulie, Dean Britton, and Reece Kennedy.
There we go. They're off the bench. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah,
very interesting. And you've lost 30-8.
We got pumped. I remember clear as day.
I remember watching that game for some reason.
He's obviously won your 20s, Papi?
I don't remember if we won our 20s. We definitely lost 16s. First year 16s, I reckon we lost.
Yep.
Second year 16s, I reckon we won at Suncorp. First year 18s, I reckon we played at the G and lost. Second year 18s, I reckon we won.
Were you injured 20s?
Nah, 20s, we lost. But I think that was to like Harry and Paddy Carrigan, all those boys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The boys get India.
Yeah, they beat us. So
were you fullback or
I think
wing?
that was 20s. I think I was, fullback in 20s.
Yeah.
Come off the bench in 16s.
Bench?
16s, yeah.
A utility off the bench on the half.
Well, Matt Cooper, who was at the Knights, he was a gun, like absolute gun.
Actually, did he come to a preseason with us?
Yeah, Matty Cooper. Yeah. So he played at East for a little bit as well. But
yeah, I remember him coming to a preseason.
He played starting fullback and then I came off the bench, but we lost. So wasn't that great, but very fun. You think you
look back on it and just see some of the guns that were playing before you.
Yeah.
And now you just go pinch yourself that you're still playing a high quality footy.
Crazy how like I don't know if it's the same for you, but like you still felt so far away from NRL, but it was only like a year or two later that you actually played.
Yeah, it was what's the 20s? No, I debuted once that year.
Yeah.
Played one game and then I got flicked after that.
But then you're playing with guys in that 20s side who are regular first graders. Yeah. And you're like, oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, I think Gutho was killing it. I think Mitchy Moses was playing a fair few games with Tigers at the time.
Yeah.
Lodgy was just better crack it from me, and obviously Sione, Utah. I think Memo played a couple of games for the Knights at that stage. Val was playing, I think, maybe a couple of games for Sharks as well. So, yeah it's crazy.
Yeah. And a lot of those, I think you look at 16s and that, not as many make it, but like as you get to the 18s and 20s, there's some packed out squads that have made NRL.
Right, ridiculous. So, mate, Paulie was like huge back when I was playing.
Yeah,
he was a man child, but I ended up coming on that half, and I had to try and tackle him, mate. I had enough.
Well, Lil Jackson's Jagger's taking me phone. But we did have a representative in the 19s this year, Stan Hewen.
Remember he tried to start that fight? I was laughing about that.
Got into a little brawl, but no, we only had one this year, didn't we? Yeah, we don't like brawls, do we?
No fighting, eh?
No fighting.
Nah.
Lover, not fighter? No.
Yeah.
Shaking your head. Okay, well, maybe we'll have to ask you that a bit later. Your dad's not a fighter?
Nah. Couldn't fight himself out of wet paper bag.
Stan Hewen, obviously one of the Storm Academy boys, had a game there. Been playing some good footy in the 20s all year, so good to see him out there.
He's playing some good footy.
Thank you.
They reckon, I remember talking to Pez about him. He would come on, obviously started at half, and then they brought someone on and he went and played in the middle and apparently played pretty well, ball playing there. So could be a potential little ball playing lock.
Yeah, he's a bigger body for a half.
Yeah,
so.
he's got some leg speed and runs the ball well. So I don't know if he's got that idea of playing in the middle, but he could be a little Glenn Stewart too. You remember Glenn Stewart playing off the bench, playing off the edge on Manly? So
could.
There's still some skillful back rowers out there.
Bit of versatility never hurts. Yeah. And another big game this week. We've obviously got the Origin, men's and women's, but North Melbourne versus the Western Bulldogs. our teams come together.
Yeah.
And we're going to throw a little bet together, aren't we?
Yeah. So they've been hard done by against Collingwood. They should have won that game. Should have beaten the Demons. So their confidence will be pretty high, I feel. So I'll give you the line. What is it? 30 and a half?
Let's just go like 6 goals. Let's say 36.
You want to go 36?
Yeah.
6 goals.
Look how many goals you scored last week.
Yeah, but
We scored 60 points.
I was talking to Clayton Oliver, and you guys started tagging him and standing on his feet. So I'm not too keen on tagging at the moment. So if he's going to be tagging anyone, the Bont's obviously going to get tagged. So it's going to be interesting. If you give me 6 goals, ooh.
Look at your forward line.
I know it's grouse, but the ball's got to get there.
The line is 36 and a half.
Oh, perfect.
I'll take 36 then.
The line's 36 and a half, so we'll take 37 and a half.
No, you said 6 goals.
36 and a half. We'll just may as well take the line.
6 to 36. They will take 36.
All right, we'll take the line. 36 and a half.
All right, done. 36 and a half, we'll take it.
With that, punishment will be loser wears the opposite jersey to the next podcast. And we're going to include Hughesy in this as well. Actually, we might give him a buzz. We'll give it, see if he answers his
off
phone.
his deadbed. But on saying that too, if I win, you guys sing the dog song as well.
What's the dog song?
The dogs are having a party. The dogs are having a party.
All right, here we go.
North are in the bin. Hey, North are in the bin. Hey.
We're giving him an option here. No, actually, we're not giving him an option. He probably won't. He's probably sleeping.
He's probably having 2-minute meals.
Jerome Hughes, you're live on the podcast. Welcome.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you're live. We're just doing a little bet at the moment, and we've thought we'd include you in it. North versus Bulldogs this week.
Oh, I'm in. 100% I'm in.
All right. So, you're in. You don't need to know the T's and C's. Beauty. Sweet.
Oh, no, let me know the T's and C's first.
All right. So, this was declared by Munster. So, the line's 36 and a half.
Yes. Is that the line you come up with?
No, that's sports
or is that
bet.
the betting line?
That's sports bet
yes.
line. 36 and a half. So, we're going to take that.
Yep.
And with that is the loser wears the opposite team's jersey the next podcast.
Do you even have a jersey for us to wear?
I got one from every year.
Yeah, sweet.
Done. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm happy with that. So the line and just the loser's got to wear the jersey.
The jersey.
Next potty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
All
I'm
right.
in, 100%.
Sounds good. Everyone's missing you here. Jagger's taking your place. So
Are the boys in, are they?
yeah, no, Jagger's in. Jackson's at daycare.
Yeah, Jackson's at daycare.
Yeah,
Put
running
you
amok.
in my seat. You can sit at my seat.
Yeah, he's just stealing the pen and run sheet. But all right, bro, we'll leave it to it.
Oh, mate, enjoy
Appreciate
it.
it.
You sound like you're getting better, which
It's
is
an easy
good.
dub. Thanks, guys.
He's full of shit.
Do you want me to bring my wooden spoon as well with me?
Why?
Just in case you get up, I might need to bring it.
Nah. What do you mean wooden spoon?
You're on the bottom this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you reckon you'll get off?
No, I don't. Oh,
If you beat one
who's
of
below us? Richmond's just above us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richmond is above his.
Richmond's above us. West Coast are pretty much out of it. Hawthorn are out of it. It's between us and Richmond, I think.
Yeah. I want to put a bit of a wager on it because I don't want North on the bottom because I like Lukey Mack. He's a good man. So I'm trying to give him a bit more incentive.
If North win this, they'll be off the bottom.
Really?
Oh, really?
If Richmond don't win their game against Carlton.
Oh, so they could have been off the bottom for sure if they won one of those 2 games the last couple of weeks.
I don't know how. Like,
That hurts.
it actually hurts. Well, the one against Collingwood, I thought we'll probably Collingwood or Collingwood. Like they're always going to come
they're a
back.
4th quarter team, but 40 points, it's like us being up 30, I reckon,
Yeah,
with 15 to go.
yeah, yeah.
Is
Fair.
that fair?
But I don't know. I just feel like on the weekend, so I was at the game, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're at the game, yeah?
So it was 70-42,
Yeah.
3/4 time, and it was nearly like, do we just leave?
Oh,
But there was something in me that was like, no, we're staying. We stayed, and like they didn't kick a point in the 4th quarter, the D's.
So why did that change?
But I'm like, if we leave those 3 quarters like we did on the weekend and do that in the Dogs game, the Dogs could be ahead by 100 going into the 4th quarter.
No,
But I'll still take the bet because
take the bet. Let's go.
like we have to do it for the
potty.
for the content. So North will get up, hopefully. Hopefully they're up, so we don't have to worry about the line. But Yes. But this week, man, obviously spoke about NRL Origin, whatnot.
Yep.
We went up to Brisbane. Where were you watching?
Yep.
And what did you think of the game? Because from a viewer's perspective, I feel like it would have been really good to watch. But out in the field, it was quite tough. So
Yeah, I turned it on maybe 5 to 8 minutes like before the game started. Trying to put the boys down. It was a late game because of the Origin week,
Yeah,
so
it was
he was
8
playing
o'clock,
o'clock. So they go down about 7:30.
yeah.
So I was trying to get them down, and they just wouldn't go down. So by the time they went down, I turned the TV on, and we were down 6-0, and Big Kenny Bromwich scored. So I was thinking, oh my God, he'd be blaring up something chronic. But no, it was good to see the boys. I was pretty disappointed I couldn't go up and see them. It's been a while since I caught up with the lads, but it was good to see you back, Pappy, and full flight, may I add too. I felt like if Hughesy's kick was a couple of meters longer, I think GA goes untouched. I reckon it was the right kick. I just think he probably needed to put a little bit more mustard on it. But watching you glide the last 15 meters was a nice sight. Seeing the mullet just breezing in the air. But yeah, no, mate, you gained some ground. The injuries made you look a little bit faster, mate. So I think Asada's going to test you, to be honest. But no, it was good to see you back. I don't know if they'd seen too much, but I thought you might have hurt your foot when you kicked off. But you said you bruised your heel maybe in the first half. So
Yeah.
which wasn't ideal, but yeah, I'm sure
Can't
you can
take a
elaborate
trick
on
at the moment, man. It's when I went to knock that ball dead, and I think Averillo might have knocked it on, just landed on it, and it felt sort of like I landed on a rock.
Yeah.
And then when I went to kick off, same sort of feeling. So that's why I got the injections today, just to hopefully make it better. But fingers crossed, there's a bigger turnaround into the Raiders game. So see how we go.
Yeah, so fingers crossed I'll be rooting for you, mate. It'll be nice to see you back out there for more than one game, but
Yeah, I know. It'd be good to just get a few games together, but that's
mate.
all right. We have the bye coming up, so there's always after that. But I had a new roomie this trip. Obviously, you weren't there. Hughesy was with someone else, or had his own room.
Does he have his own room?
I think so, because he was captain.
Oh, yes.
How
could I forget?
So I ran out of options. I didn't have anyone to stay with, so I stayed with Kane Bradley.
Big Canes, how'd he go?
Big Kane, he was all right. Very quiet dude, obviously, but a big sleep talker.
Is he?
So woke up in the middle of the night and he was talking about scoring a try, which was very funny. And I spoke to his roommate from the week before, Jack Howarth, and before I even mentioned that he sleep talks, he goes, I was in the same room as Kane last week. Bro, does he sleep talk? And I was like, I was just about to tell you that. And he reckons he was talking about footy as well. So live and breathe footy, big Kano. But
I want to score. I'm going to score a try. How good is that?
I woke up, I was like, what's he talking about? And then he stopped for a bit. Then like a couple minutes later, he goes, oh yeah, and score a try. And I was like, what? And then how he was telling a story about how he roomed with him last week, and it was very funny. Just got up in the middle of the night.
That's all time. That's probably the best story I've ever heard.
Shout out Kano. Whoever rooms with that's going to have a funny story. But very good trip. Nice win. I think we're a couple of points clear now. Top of the ladder.
I think we're 2 points clear.
2 points clear. And yeah, going well.
Especially got the Raiders on the weekend.
Raiders this weekend.
It wasn't a great outcome for them in Canberra, so I'm sure Sticky will be getting the boys primed and ready to go. We haven't had a great record against them at home, so it'd be expecting a nice physical battle, that's for sure. Yeah,
I think they always bounce back after a big loss, so they'll be strong this week, Saturday night, I think it is.
Yep.
Saturday night, so hopefully another win. All right, it's time for question of the week.
Oh, yes.
If you want to ask your question first? Yeah? All right, we'll let Dad ask his question first. Once again, thank you to everyone on Spotify. A few nice questions this week. I think we've gone from a different angle. We haven't done a footy question this week, so I'll let you take it away first, man.
All right, I've got an easy one for you, mate. What is your favourite snack to eat while you binge either a TV show or several movies? Either might be a sequel or it might be more than a sequel. What's your favourite snack to binge on?
I'm more like a sweet guy.
Yeah.
So
sorry, that question's from Connor_752.
So I actually baked, you know how I was talking about I could go on MasterChef? Mm-hmm. I made a caramel slice the other week.
Caramel slice?
Caramel slice, and I've been snacking on that while I've been watching Eric, a new TV show on Netflix.
Eric.
So that's what I've been doing. But if it's not sweet, you can't beat pizza shapes.
Pizza shapes, really?
Yeah. Favorite shape flavor.
Pizza?
Sure. Yep.
Not barbecue, not
pizza shapes. They're just the best, I think.
pizza shapes. Yeah. I don't mind them, but that's probably not the. Yeah, no, that's right.
All right, what's your go-to then?
No, I like that. I don't mind the shapes. I'm probably more of obviously a barbecue man, but.
All right, we'll do our shapes power rankings.
You go first with that one.
All right, I'm going to go. We're just going to do top 3 because I feel like they've got like heaps of rogue ones now.
Go top 3.
All right. I feel like people are going to judge me off this.
Yeah, this could go either one way or the other for you.
Straight off the bat, barbecue's not in my top 3.
Oh.
Yep. It is pizza.
Yep.
Chicken crimpy, number 2. And I'm either going cheddar or is it cheese and bacon, the pinkies.
Oh, yeah, cheese and bacon. Yeah, I don't mind that.
They're probably tied. Cheddar's just good to mix up.
Yeah, right.
So I'm going to go pizza, chicken crimpy, tied 3rd, cheddar, and cheese and bacon.
And barbecue's not in your top 3.
Yeah, it just doesn't do it for me. Actually, though, did you ever watch the old Shapes ad where like they do the flavors and the barbecue one was like all these people dancing on the base?
Yeah.
I used to like whenever I had a barbecue shape, I could like picture it.
Yeah.
I could see them dancing around on there. So maybe that's why I don't like them. Freak me out. Yeah, give me your power rankings. 1, 2, 3 shapes, flavors.
Shapes. I don't even know if pizza's in there. Barbecue first.
Okay.
Cheese and bacon second.
Mm-hmm.
It's either chicken crispy or pizza, but yeah, I'm just not a pizza fan.
Really?
I'm just going to go chicken crispy.
Oh, but like, and they have to be, I don't know if this is just me, but do you like them burnt as well, like a little bit?
Nah, do you put them, do you go and burn them or something?
No, but you know how like you get the ones at the bottom of the packet that are like a bit burnt and they're just...
I haven't got down to the bottom of the packet.
Yeah, well, that's my take on it. They should bring out shapes, but like a burnt edition, and then they're all like a little bit singed.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go home, and because Bianca gets shapes for the kids, I'm going to go down to the bottom of the packet and just find the burnt
100%.
ones. I'll try them for you, just for you.
And then the best thing about the pizza ones is like once you've finished them, down the bottom they've got all the flavouring. You just tip it in your mouth. It's the best ever. That's why pizza are good. They just give you that added.
Yeah.
All right, man. Give us your snack. Give us your snack while watching TV.
I'm a fan of shapes. I just didn't think I'd take you for a pizza type. All right. I'm going to have to go.
So you're sitting there at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously, Bianca's just taken up Bridgerton. You're sitting there with her watching Bridgerton. The boys are asleep. The dogs are in bed. What's your go-to snack?
See, I'd have to say Tim Tam, but I can't eat them all the time because that's not going to be rewarding for me snacking on, is it? So probably,
okay, your sweets Tim Tam then.
Yeah, I'm going to say a snack, probably popcorn.
Okay.
You know
bit of butter on it.
Yeah, no, you know the one you put in the microwave. Yeah. I think I'm going to snack on that.
Just nothing on top. Just
I'd probably Maltesers in there. But
really? So you either do like that or you don't. Hey.
Yeah.
The Maltesers in the popcorn.
Yeah. No, I'm a big fan of that.
Does it not like make your fingers all messy and stuff?
Yeah, they do. But I'll just sit there and just.
Yeah, it must be nice. Fair enough.
Nah,
so,
what do you mean it must be nice?
I don't.
But if it's not that popcorn that you put in the microwave, it's just that snack popcorn, the green one.
Yeah.
What's that one called?
It's got like the there's like the sweet one or there's like the salted one. Yeah.
So that's a healthier option.
So into Jagger and Jackson snacks, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I'm not allowed snacks, so it's just into the kids one. So it's a bit of an excuse. So.
Very funny. Okay, my question of the week is from Jody Pratt, and it is...
This would be good, I reckon. You always get a good one.
What is the naughtiest thing you did as a kid, and if you got caught, would have got in a heap of trouble with your parents? I feel like you've got a few of these.
Oh, mate. We used to, you remember fart bombs?
Mm.
We used to go around to like all the neighbours down the road and put in their air vents. The old school, the ones that the old school air cons, like now they're like just connected inside. But like the old school ones where they used to be sitting out on the wall, like on the wall and that, where we used to go and hit them, wait until they blow up, and obviously just stick it in the back of their vents.
Did anyone ever catch you?
Nah, never got caught on that. Oh, you're right, mate. Never got caught on it. But the other one we did get caught on was throwing these little green like plant things. They look like little rocks. We used to throw them at cars.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. It turns out when we hit one of them, they knew mum and dad from work. So What about yourself, Pappy?
I reckon I'm going to throw my brother under the bus.
Brother.
So we used to have like a weight bench in the garage, Big Nilo doing his bench press. And it was about that age where I thought I need to start doing weights. So I went to take the weights off the rack.
Yeah.
But being a naive 12-year-old, went to pull it off, but I pulled one side off and the other side just flipped into the wall. Put a massive hole in the wall. And I thought, fuck, what do I do? So they had an Australian flag in the garage. I just pinned it up over the hole in the wall. And then a few years later, Dad's like blaming Dane for putting the hole in the wall. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember when he did that.
Oh, no.
And I don't reckon, it was only probably a couple of years ago that I admitted to doing it. But
what did Neil say?
apologies, Dane. I feel like I was just scared of him at the time, but I don't reckon they would have sort of cared. I think it was more just I felt like so embarrassed that I put a hole in the wall. But no, apologies, Dane. You copped that for a few years. But
how did your dad find it? Like he's like, "Whoa, this is a weird spot to put your flag."
Yeah, it was just like it was in the corner of a garage, and there was just an Australian flag that was put up there. So apologies, my bad. But I felt like at the time I would have gotten in a lot of the trouble, so I just shifted the blame onto the younger brother, who would have been 8 at the time. So my parents probably knew he wouldn't have been able to do it, but.
He's younger than you. Oh, he was younger than you.
Yeah. He's younger than me.
And you blamed on your younger brother.
Well, my sister's
sad.
not going to do it.
No, that's true. I'm surprised that he just went straight for your brother in the first place.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Easy target. He was being a little shit, so.
Oh, that's outstanding.
He can cop that. So that's probably my one. That's from Jody Pratt. So thank you for asking that question. Keep asking, guys. We're trying to get through as many as we can as possible. Yep. And when we get our special guest on, we will make sure that they get asked a few as well. So thank you for that. Like I said, every week, ask that on Spotify and we will make sure we get them answered. But now, Munster, favourite segment time. Our RIXX eye-catching moment of the week.
What am I wearing? What is my favourites? The Bostons, they're back, baby.
Here we go. Got the Sohos.
I've got the greys, have I? Oh, no, that's the polarised greys. I've got the greens back, baby.
Crystal green Sohos for me today.
Boston's, honestly.
There we go. Looking nice in the Origin kits. Beauty. All right, eye-catching moment of the week. Mate, have you got yours? Do you want to go first?
I do actually, mate, and it's actually about you.
Wow. My
eye-catching moment was you. Well, I know there's a couple of blokes involved as well, but you got underneath the ball. Jermaine Asako, Trey Fuller threw the ball to Jermaine, and you guys covered well, but I felt like he could have still got the ball down if it wasn't for you wrapping your little legs around him. So no, I thought that was a good eye-catching moment. Could have changed the game, and they could have won the game. So I felt like that was a nice eye-catcher for myself. It's good to see you back, and I know a lot of people probably think you score heaps of tries, but you do save a lot of them too. So it was good to see you back there, mate.
Appreciate that. It's actually funny. Shout out to Valu and Chris Lewis, actually. Valu obviously just come over from Penrith, and Louis been with the Storm for a while. But I reckon the day before at training, they ran that many balls at me and I had to do that tackle. So shout out to them. Things that happen at training come out in the game. So shout out to you, lads. You can be amongst the eye-catching moment too because you just helped me out. But it did have a little bit of help. I think Nelson was tackling, Sewell was tackling, and probably Wishy. So
I know they were, but I felt like they made contact. But if you weren't there, I reckon he gets the ball down. So
maybe. I guess we'll never know.
You never will.
Jason Tatum says.
No, you never know unless you don't put yourself in that position.
But no, it was very, very tough game. And lucky you sort of got ourselves in that position. But
what was your eye-catching moment there, Pappy House?
Mine, he's probably fallen over because I say it every week, but my eye-catching moment was Scotty Scheffler, 10th start, 6th win out of his 10 starts.
You're loving your golf at the moment, are you?
Well, like, you think how many people play on the tour. There's guys who have never won, and there's guys who've played on it for decades and haven't won for decades.
Yeah, true. Like
this bloke's won 6 out of his last 10 starts and amassed $27 million in prize money.
I think his caddy's almost won more money than some of the players.
100% he has. 100%. He'd be getting like 5-10% of that clip. So
5, yeah.
Scotty Scheffler again. Maybe because I know he watches the show. So
he does. I remember he watched it in his jail cell the other week.
We'll have to send him a pair of RIXX Eyewear. Actually, I've seen Jason Tatum wearing some RIXX Eyewear as well. So it's doing the rounds over in the States, which is good to see. But no,
going big.
Scotty Scheffler, congratulations. You are my eye-catching moment of the week.
We'll catch up
Brought
later there,
to you
mate.
by RIXX. Don't have the run sheet on me today, but discount code Clubhouse, and pretty sure it's 20% off with express shipping. So make sure you head on, grab some sunnies if you want. Actually, Big Dane, my little brother was asking for some the other day, actually. So I'm sure I put him onto the right ones. I said, any will suit your ugly face, and I reckon these will probably be the ones, I think. What are they? Sohos.
And the financial year sale too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Year sale with the playing cards. Remember the Jokers?
That's right. And the financial year sale, fresh playing cards. If you're going to get a pair of sunnies, then right now is the time to grab them. So thanks, RIXX, and we'll be back next week with another eye-catching moment. But now, straight into our Clubhouse Leader of the Week.
Oh, yeah, this is my favourite. I love seeing this kind of stuff.
It's a very, very worthy winner of the Clubhouse Leader of the Week this week. Obviously, a good mate of mine, played our junior footy together. But Adam Dewey of the West Tigers, massive return, 3 ACLs, come back. It's quite easy to be hesitant after coming back from long-term injuries, but he was straight into it, took plenty of carries, took an 80-metre intercept, scored a try.
Still got pace and pace after 3 ACLs.
Plenty of pace. So Dewey, or our ex-coach would call him Strings because it looks like he's a puppet on strings. Congratulations, mates. Clubhouse Leader of the Week, very impressive. And
I think it was 400. Was it 400 days? I think it was 400 days since he's last played.
yeah, something unbelievable.
So,
but
yeah, no.
3 ACLs and coming back to do it. So, very happy for you. Good to see you return, but hopefully you just maybe have a rest in a couple of weeks when we versus because we can't be having that against us. But congratulations, massive effort and well-deserving recipient of the Clubhouse Leader of the Week. Mun, obviously, big game. The Tigers come back off a long-term injury. Talk us through it. Like, obviously, you'll be in that stage soon, a few more weeks until you're back. Coming back, obviously, not an ideal injury, but like what's going through your head, give the viewers some insight into how it all is.
I just probably want to give Adam Dewey a rap. I've been lucky enough to be in rehab. Not lucky, but I've done, 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks on the bike. And when you think things aren't going well, and I'm sure you know all about it, mate, you've had some pretty shocking injuries as well, mate. So you're probably more the guy to be able to elaborate more on it, and I'll ask you that question after my response. But I think just anyone that's going through more than probably a 5 to 6 week injury, that's probably my longest injury that I've ever had, and I've been pretty lucky, touch wood. So, yeah, it's one of them injuries where for me it's just frustrating and it's not getting any better, and I'm sure it'd be probably frustrating for Dewey. He could have probably just handed in the towel, and that just shows how mentally strong, mentally tough he is. And to play like he played in his first game back, just shows how resilient he is, and just shows how much determined he is to get back to the NRL, and he deserves to be there. And hopefully, I'll be thinking of you, mate, and hopefully he can stay injury free now. So it'd be exciting.
Thing, like once you're back from a long-term injury, I know personally it's sort of like you just want to string a few games together, get a feel for it again. And that's probably the frustrating thing is like you're caught in two minds of like taking it easy, but then it's also like you have to just get your mind around like everything's going to happen for a reason. Like if I play like this, it's probably going to take away from the team. And I feel like you just have to be so unlucky sometimes. And to do 3 ACLs, that's pretty unlucky. So for him to come back and perform like that. But
this one, that too. I think it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me too. Like looking like when you won the Clivey, and then you obviously had a bad run of injuries, and it really started to irk me because I'm not really a keyboard warrior, but I wanted to really get into some of the fans to have a say about you. Like obviously, he's done. Like stop. Like he's injury prone. Don't use him anymore. But I feel like everyone forgets how good you were. And it's the same with Adam Dewey. Like. Oh yeah, Papi's back. Oh look at now, everyone's back on the coattails, and it's like, well, he never changed. Like you played in a grand final, won a Clivey, and I think some people forget how good you were, or how good you are. So it's frustrating because when you have long due injuries, it's just everyone's so fast and so quick to forget what you did. So I
think that's the hard thing, right? Is like you can do so much to remove yourself from it and not look at that stuff, but I think half the time it's inevitable. You see it, you hear comments, even people that they don't mean it in a bad way, but you go across and like, oh, we hope you don't get injured this year. It's like, yeah, fuck, me too.
Yeah, I love getting injured. Yeah. I love just sitting on the sideline watching the boys win. Yeah,
and like the thing is, like, and it's hard because you do everything for your body to be right, and like one wrong move, or someone steps on your foot, or someone falls on you, or you step in a pothole, and it's like suddenly that's just taken away from you. So I feel like it's it's sad, isn't it, Jagger? But no, I get what you mean. Like you see people commenting, and it's just easy conversation for a lot of people. So no, it's those little things that you have to deal with, and no one goes out there to get injured. And sometimes there's a bit of you're a bit unlucky to get injured, and that's just how it goes. But yeah, it's inevitable to sort of see those things and hear those things, but to bounce back from that, and you just want to get a good run in. So for your own confidence. But like I say to people, I had a good run at the start of my career. I'm obviously going through a rough patch now, but I'm still 26, so there's still plenty of years ahead, and hopefully there's some good stuff happening there. But I want you to tell us a little bit about your rehab trip the other day to the escape rooms.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
You had a few of the boys with you. Yep. So, yeah, you want to talk us through that? Rook obviously took you out there.
Yeah, Rook's took us to escape room in Richmond. If anyone doesn't know Alex Rook, he's our rehab guy that gets us through our paces and does our rehab and wants to make sure we do alternate, whether that's conditioning and doing pool work, doing all that core exercises that we need to do, whether we have to do all that kind of stuff. And he thought it'd be nice to take us somewhere different and get a little bit out of the four walls at the club. And we went to this place, and it was pretty crazy actually. It was me, Tristan Powell, Marion Seve, Jonah Peasant, and Alex McDonald. And it was pretty hard. He made sure it was the hardest one, and we got through about 3 or 4 exercises really quickly, and we thought, oh, we're going to kill this. Yeah. And then we started getting stumped on a couple of things, and then I reckon we were stumped for like almost 25 minutes, I reckon. We're like, wow, how can we...
You're in there for an hour, aren't you?
Yeah. I reckon we did the first 3 or 4. Pez and Trudeau were probably best on. They probably... I was helping her around, I reckon, for the first 10 or 15, and then I started to get bored and started to lose concentration.
What was the theme of the escape room? Because they're obviously themed up and whatnot.
Yeah, they were themed. This one was about a person driving on the road and needing to go and stay the night at a motel. Yeah. And he obviously got there when he got given his room key. Like his room was number 9, or like it was real, like there's like a lot of stuff hinted in certain things. And when we walked in the room, it had his like wallet with his name there and like hints, and a suitcase, and had someone else's stuff in the room when he supposedly walked in there. And yeah, we just had to try and figure out little ways and like little code words to try and undo locks and find keys. And
so you had to get out of the room. Like
we had to get out of this room into another room.
Yeah, okay.
So we finally got, we had about 20 minutes left to get into the other room. So it took about 40 minutes on this first room. We ended up finishing, but we finished 10 minutes after we were supposed to finish. But I think Trudeau, the best part was Maz had enough and didn't want to contribute at all. And he's decided to just have a rest and sit down. He sat down on his chair, and his keys popped out underneath the chair.
Oh, so it was actual clue.
Yeah, it was a clue. Out. Yeah, it popped out underneath the chair. He's just like, he's just had enough. I sat down, and then all you hear is, and his keys falling down, and then we're like laughing our head off, going, of all people, like he's had enough, and he didn't mean to do it, and he's just done that. So we ended up finding that key and going and doing a little bit more. But I think for me looking through, it was probably Trudeau, Pez, then probably Alec, me, and then Maz, or maybe Maz, but for me. In order, yeah. So
you didn't get out?
Nah, we had 2 more exercises or 2 more hints or 2 more things we needed to finish, and we rang her up and said, oh, look, we're done. Like, is an hour over? And she goes, oh, no, you're so close. I'm like thinking to myself, no, just let us out. Like, it's an hour's done. Like, get me out of here.
Oh, so you was actually they were going to make you finish it.
She wanted us to finish it. I was like, 10 minutes later, she finally just decided to come in, and we asked her what this last clue was, because we couldn't finish it. It was like a little like diagram with like with words and stuff, and we couldn't understand it. So we needed her to try and figure it out, and ended up understanding it, but we never would have gotten it.
Good change up though. Good from Rook to get his.
I've told Rook to try and do something else next time. Maybe mini putt or something like that.
Mini putt. Have you seen the? I've seen something on my TikTok. The Mario Kart thing. There's like a Mario Kart go-kart.
Really?
Theme thing in maybe Footscray.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I think.
I'll happily go there.
Yeah.
Imagine like that's over the West Gate.
Yeah. Over his side of town, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but very good. So that wraps us up for the show this week, actually.
Oh, how good.
Wraps us up. Thank you, Jagger, for coming in.
Thanks for ruining everything, mate.
He's got pieces of bread all around the studio.
Yep, can't wait to clean that up.
Chewed pieces of paper. Pretty sure he had a pen somewhere, but that's all right. We'll fix it up.
Yep.
It's good to have you in, mate.
Yeah, first and last time, mate. Yeah, what do you reckon? Anything for us?
Anything? Nothing?
Do you want to do?
Come have some final words. Come on.
Come on, say something.
He's just smiling on the floor. Cheeky bugger.
Cheeky bugger, look at him.
Yeah, we can see ya.
We know what you're doing, mate.
Very
You've ruined
quiet
the potty.
now. All right, well, we're going to bring Jackson in next time. What do you reckon?
We'll maybe bring him in the last potty, I reckon.
We'll have a whole family affair for the last show. We'll bring in Jackson, Jagger. We probably won't bring the dogs in, but
Nah.
Bianca's going to come in.
Molly's
coming in. Honey's coming in.
Speaking of women, talk to us about the Love Island.
no,
Yeah, actually, before we shut it down, let's talk about the Love Island. What's going on, mate? You kind of threw the little fishing line out there last week, and me and Hughesy didn't want to dive too much into it. But now I've spoken to Pez, and he's even delved more into it and told me. So, talk to me. Go on. What's happened? Because you can't play golf with me on Thursday. You reckon you're catching up with your missus, and you even said your missus.
She's coming down. Yes.
Is she coming to the game tomorrow night?
No. Not going to the game. Got to rest
Too
the
early?
foot.
Too early?
Got to rest the foot tomorrow. But yeah, too early for that sort of launch. Yeah, not much to report on really. You say I threw the line at. You threw me under the bus.
How did we throw you under the bus?
You told me
I asked you. I said,
you said you'd be me because I'm single, and then Hughes said, yeah, because he's single, and I'm like, well, I can't say I'm not single. Like, I'm not single.
Well, it was when who would you want to be? And I thought I'd be you because you're single, and I have to answer to my wife or my girlfriend because I can go play golf whenever I want. And then you go, I've actually taken. So you threw yourself under the bus.
Yeah, but I'm taken, but I also can. I feel like I'll be able to play golf whenever I want. It's all about communication, man. You should know this.
Yeah. Well, so hang on. I just asked you if you want to play golf on Thursday, which is tomorrow. And you can't because you said you're with your girlfriend.
Well, to be fair, so we've got training Wednesday all day.
Yeah, all day.
So she gets in tonight, yesterday. We got training all day Wednesday.
Okay.
Thursday is like the only day really. So I'm like, well.
So you pretty much lied to me. You said you can play golf whenever you wanted.
Yeah, but not this circumstance.
Okay. So
this is on my terms.
Okay, this is on your terms. You don't want to play.
I don't want to play golf with you on Thursday.
Okay. Fair.
But no, it's going well, man. It's obviously very fresh, but it's nice.
Can we get a name?
Nah, no names. I'm sure people will figure it out. It's not too hard. But
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is it last name McDonald?
Maybe. We'll see. All right, let's wrap up the show there, guys. We'll see you next week, Hopefully Hughes is back.
Has she got a farm? Old McDonald, has she got a farm?
You're an idiot, All right, we'll wrap it up. See you guys. See you next week.
See you guys. Enjoy your week. Thanks to everyone that has tuned into the Clubhouse podcast. Please make sure you have hit the subscribe button on all our channels and also following us on social media at Oz American Aces so that you don't miss out on any announcements.
Catch you at the Clubhouse. This episode is brought to you by RIXX Eyewear that inspires confidence. Carefully crafted sunglasses, prescription and blue light eyewear that's made to last. Use the code Clubhouse to get 20% off site-wide. Head over to rixeyewear.com.au and shop all available styles now.